the man that truly loves her is going to get the leftover version of her. You know, right now she's going through a phase where she's having sex with a lot of guys, and sometimes some women go through this phase all of their lives. They constantly skip from one man to the next for stupid reasons. They have sex with this guy because he have money. They have sex with that guy because he's funny. They have sex with this guy because he's a dummy. They have sex with this guy because he have light eyes. They have sex with this guy because he's dark skinned. They have sex with this guy because they got muscle. They have sex with this guy because he got a big dick. He said he got a big dick. They have sex with this guy because her friend said he's cute. They have sex with this guy because they never been with a white boy. They have sex with this guy because they never been with an Asian guy. They have sex with this guy because he ignored her. So they have sex with all these different guys for stupid reasons all the time. These are women look innocent. These women have education. These women are in church. And a lot of activity is going on in the vagina. And the vagina is getting banged, worn out. Bang, bang, bang. It's getting worn out. We don't want that. We want the vagina to stay as tight as possible for the man that she loves. We want the man to enjoy a very tight, healthy, sensory vagina that is sensitive to his dick. You know what I mean? So nobody is perfect here. We all have problems. Some of us been molested. We all have problems in life. So we want to better the man and better the woman. So a lot of times these guys are calling me in and saying, my wife, I can't feel nothing down there. It's so loose. She told, what I'm saying, this and that. She seems so nice. I don't think she was out there. I never had a discussion with her to see if she been through a lot of guys. I didn't want to be worrying about the past, but the past can affect the future. And Jesus can heal us. Jesus can do anything. But we have to have Jesus in our life first. But you got to understand that in this world, a lot of people do a lot of good things for the wrong reasons. And a lot of nice people are nice because of the situation they in. If they had more power, they would be stuck up. If they was in a better position, they would be stuck up. If they had more money, they would be stuck up and mean. If their body looked it better, if their face looked it better, they would be more stuck up and mean. But the fact that they have a sickness, the fact that they don't like the way their body look. They feel that their body is too heavy. They feel that their body is too droopy. They feel like their vagina is worn out. They feel like their clitoris is hanging out like a dog tongue. If that man gut is hanging out his stomach, he feel like he's acting nice now. But back when he was in school and he was cut up, he was an athlete, getting all the women, he was stuck up and he was ignoring women. He was cussing women out and all that stuff. He was making them feel bad because he was in a position of power because a lot of people was paying him attention. Anybody that's getting a lot of attention is a position of worldly power. They not really got no real power like God and no supernatural power, unless it's coming from the evil forces. But whoever getting a lot of attention is going to have power. They're going to feel like they're in demand because they're going to feel like a lot of people want something from me. A lot of people want my attention because I'm getting attention, so a lot of people want my attention. So a lot of times men and women are getting leftover versions of a person. A man can be abused. A man could have been abused by a lot of women. A good man could have been abused, so he don't trust nobody no more. A woman could be abused or been taken advantage all her life, so she don't trust men that much no more. She want to, but she got a good memory. So you got to understand the type of world we live in, that a lot of people only act right because they have to and not because they good motherfucking people. It's sad, but none of us are perfect, but some people have worse hearts than others. It's a mathematics in there. None of us are perfect, but if you have a good heart and a big heart, you will understand that outweighs a person that seems perfect. An imperfect person with a big heart outweighs a perfect seemingly person with no heart. Anybody can do the right gestures. They can open the door, say I love you, give you a hug, shake your hand, and then they be wanting to hurt you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that in this world, a lot of people only act right because they have to and not because they're good people. I'm Allan Williams, the Reallionaire. If you're on Instagram, don't forget to press the follow. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to press subscribe. If you like a t-shirt, just Google Allan Williams, the Reallionaire brand. Get yourself a nice t-shirt. It feel good, nice fabric. Woo, you can work out in it and everything. Don't forget to press that bell. You want to see the next video. But you got to understand that. Be careful who you deal with. You know, we got to look in the mirror ourselves and see, why are we acting nice to certain people? Is it because they good people? Is it because we want something from them? Or is it because we sad and we in a position of loneliness and depression and low self-esteem, which is causing us to act nice to people, so they thinking that they're going to be around us and thinking they're going to stay around us because we acting nice. So we got to ask ourselves, if we was in a better position, would we still be this down to earth? Would we still be this nice? Would we still be this humble? Everybody can act humble until they get in a position of power. When they start getting more attention, more money, more compliments, that's when you see the asshole come out of these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, most people only act right when they sick, poor, depressed, down and out. Okay? So if you one of them individuals that's acting right or to somebody just because they got money, just because you depressed, just because you want something out of them, you gotta look in the mirror and ask yourself. Remember, nothing good comes out of a fake situation, and a plastic seed can't grow. You know, you gotta ask yourself, why are you acting nice? Why are you treating this person this way and treating that person that way? You know what I'm saying? Why are you doing that? So you got to remember that in the end, it's going to be nothing good comes out of a fake situation. It may seem like it's good, but at the end, it's going to cause more pain than good. Now, don't get me wrong. Jesus Christ can make anything. He can turn a bad situation into a good situation. He can transfer anything. He can transform anything. But when you do stuff with the right intentions and the right motive, it comes out way more better than when you're doing something for the wrong reasons, for superficial reasons, for selfish reasons. It just don't work that way. So always remember that sometimes people are acting right only because they're in a bad situation. They've been worn out. A lot of men are dealing with women that's leftovers. They think they're getting something new, but she only dealing with him because she is down and out. 10 years ago, she wouldn't even have dealt with that guy. She wouldn't even looked at him. Probably would have spit on him. All because she felt like she was better than him. But when people don't feel like they're better than you, they treat you better. Better in a superficial standpoint, not in a heart, good person, mind, heart, personality. Most people don't give a bowl of beans, don't give a shit about your personality, your mind, your heart. They just don't give a fuck. But people who really like you and really have you in their best interest, they really value who you are as a person, and they don't worry about the money. They don't worry about your looks. They don't worry about how much they can get out of you. Always trying to take from you. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand that and realize that in this world, everybody are not what they seem to be. You got a lot of fake smiles in your family. You got a lot of fake hugs in your family. You got a lot of fake friends, fake co-workers. Everybody is smiling and faking. And when they think they don't need you, they act the worst. And they think they need you, that's when people act the best around you. They fake. You know what I'm saying? But the moment most people think they don't need you or they think they're better than you, then you get less calls, less attention. They don't want to be around you because they can't use you. Most people want to use you, so if they feel like they can't use you, then they ready to get the fuck out your life. You understand? So you got to understand that's how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? So this can be family, this can be friends, this can be fake girlfriends, lovers, even your wife. Sometimes, a lot of times, even your kids. If they can't get nothing out of you, the devil is always working. He never sleep. The moment you think he sleep, he jump into somebody else and cause them to try to say something to you, try to offend you. You know what I'm saying? So you always remember, it's a spiritual warfare, dealing with people's confidence, making people feel like they don't have enough. Now, we don't supposed to just want to settle for less, but you got to have a level of contentment and thankfulness in order to not fall into the trap of, I got to be this, I got to have that. So you end up using people and dealing with people for the wrong reasons because you be so pressed to try to get ahead. And what you think getting ahead, that you're willing to use people and abuse people and fake smile and fake hug, marry people you don't love, have sex with people you don't really want to have sex with, all because you're trying to get some superficial things. Value your health. Work hard at what you want to work hard. Follow your passions. Treat people nice. Pray. Worship God. Eat right. Get a lot of sleep. Laugh hard. Make good love. I'm Allan Williams, the Reallionaire. You know anybody need to hear this message, share this to them right now, to their phone, to their social media. Remember, hit the bell. You want to see the next video. If you're on Instagram, press follow. You on YouTube, press subscribe. Allan Williams, the Reallionaire, coming at you. Remember, I love you, but Jesus loves you more than I do.